Hello guys, it's Katie and welcome back to another video. Today's video I have summer amigurumi ideas for you to crochet. So as always for all of my videos I will have the crochet patterns linked below for you in the order that I am talking about them, and I will be inserting pictures on the screen here so you can see the ideas that I am talking about. Now this is just a list that I kind of thought of, and these are things that are summer, some are even a little bit spring-ish, but most of them are in like the summer theme, at least in my mind. But I would love to hear after you watch this video in the comments below if you have any other ideas that you think are cute for spring or summertime, and just in general any pattern recommendations that you have that you think would fit this video topic. But with that, we're gonna go ahead and get started on today's video. And this is really in no particular order. This is just the order that I thought of all these ideas. All right, so number one, I feel like this is my go-to pattern for the summertime. I would really love to make it all year round, but I feel like I never have the time to make it all year round. So this is kind of a go-to summer one for me. And that is this duck with a frog floaty pattern. It is so cute. I've made it twice now, 2 years in a row, and I definitely plan on making it this year as well. It is always a good seller for me, and in general I just think it is so cute. It does take a long time to make, but it is so worth it because it's just adorable. Now of course you could always do any sort of animal with different floaties, and I think that'd be so cute. I also know Crochet Grove has all of her patterns, well not all of them, but a good portion of them. The body style fits the little floaties that she has the patterns for, so you could do like her elephant pattern or her duck pattern or even like her cow pattern. I think like a ton of them are the right size for her little floaties. So you could pretty much do any animal with the little floaties if you are going to do her patterns as well. So those are all super cute and definitely worth checking out. Next is fruits. I feel like especially watermelon, but even like strawberries and lemons and stuff are just such like summer vibes, at least I feel like. And I think these would be super cute as little plushies or as little keychains. Either way, super duper cute. So I definitely think that these are a great idea for summertime as well. Next we have these little popsicles. Specifically, I've made this little creamsicle one time and it was a super cute project, and it didn't take me very long actually, so I don't know why I haven't made one since, because it did sell at one of my markets shortly after I made it, so I should probably make another one this coming up summer. And it was just, like I said, super quick, fun, and it's from one of the pattern books that I use all the time, so definitely recommend it. Again, super cute and another good one for summertime. Next, this one is kind of more spring than fall, I think at least, but still a super cute idea, and that is flowers. So I specifically a lot of times make my sunflower keychains, and I have those at my markets. People really seem to like those. I've also been wanting to make like flower pillows. I've been seeing some of those that are really pretty, so those would also be cool for, again, like springtime since it's spring right now, or into the summertime as well. Or even any sorts of other flowers would be so cute if you wanted to do full-on like little stems for all of them and everything. I think those would be super cute as well. So those are some flower ideas for you. Now next, like I said, is kind of more so spring, but ducks and chicks are one of my favorite makes in general, and especially for markets, people really do seem to love them. So I really do think those are a good idea as well. And I guess because the chicks are just like yellow, it makes me think of summertime. So that's why I put it on this list. But like I said, chicks is kind of also a popular spring thing. So either way, I think these are a cute idea as well. Next, I have farm animals, which I don't know why farm animals just kind of make me think of summertime. Maybe that's just a me thing, I don't know. But I put it on this list, like I said, just because these are ideas that kind of make me think of summertime. And I specifically have my farm animal pack, and it is a no-sew pattern pack that has a chicken, a pig, a cow, a sheep, and a goat coming out on April 4th, so stay tuned for that. If you want to see when it's out and everything, you can follow me over on Instagram. But I'm so excited for those, so specifically I'll be making a bunch of those and having a lot of those at my upcoming markets, I'm sure. And people have already loved them. I've already brought them to a handful of my different markets since this is a design I've had for a while and I'm just finally putting out. But I think especially the chickens, but even like the pig and the cow and stuff kind of gives me a summer vibe. So I put them on this list. Like I said, I don't know if that's just a me thing that it gives me summer vibes, but either way, I like the idea of the farm animals for summer. Or really any time of year, but specifically summer. Next we have bees, which I have a mini bee pattern that people have really been loving at my markets recently. So you could make those, or I have a larger bee pattern that I also have a tutorial for here on my YouTube channel, and that one's a free pattern. So either way, both of those are super cute, and I know people really love bees all year round, but especially in the summertime. And then also the rainbow bees. I feel like rainbow is just, again, summer vibes. How many times can I say that in this video? I don't know. But rainbow bees especially people love. So I feel like those are also a great option. And my free bee pattern, I do have a rainbow mod out for it. So of course I'll link that below for you with the bee pattern. But people tend to love those, like I said, all year round. But especially I feel like in summertime, people more so think of bees as a summer thing. Next, we also have butterflies, which again, I don't know what it is. I think because most people when they make butterflies, it's like pastel colors and stuff. So I think because of that, it just makes me think of summer. But I love butterflies, whether you make some small ones or a big one, whichever. I think they're so cute in crochet form. I mean, butterflies are cool in real life too, but especially in crochet form. I feel like everything's better in crochet form. Next we have some sea creatures. So turtles are a good one that I think kind of give me summer vibes, especially if you do like a light green or like more of a pastel green, even like a bluey green. I feel like that's really a cute color for summer. So those are always a cute idea. Also have octopus, again, if you do them in like a light purple or a light pink, more of a pastel color, again, really just cute summer vibes. Next is axolotls, which is another one that I feel like because I make them myself in more so like pastel colors, I think that's why it reminds me of summer, but they don't have to be in pastel colors. Of course, you can make them in whatever colors you want, but I do feel like because those are the colors I normally lean towards for those, it does just make me think of summertime. Next, we also have fish, which crochet fish are just like so cool, and depending on which pattern you use, I use a really small one, so it's really quick. You could also make really detailed ones. You could make one that's like Nemo from Finding Nemo. I've made that in the past as well, and people love that. So really kind of any fish I feel like is cute. And again, I don't know why, I guess it's just because of the colors I use when I make them, but still reminds me of summer. Next and final sea creature for you guys is a starfish. Again, I think it's just because I use more like pastel colors for them, but summer vibes in my mind. Next thing I have for you guys is frogs, which depending on the frog, I feel like it could be kind of any sort of season, but I normally make them in like a lime green color. So again, me repeating myself, but I feel like just because of the color I typically make them in, that's why it more so gives me a summer vibe. But any of these things, if you made them in like a darker color, it might make you think more so of winter, or if you make them in a bright color, then it's more like summer. So I think really the overarching theme of this video is just bright pastel colors. But the last thing I have for you guys is kind of something that doesn't even have to be in pastel colors and it would still be a summer vibe, and that is ice cream. So I personally have a 3-scoop ice cream cone pattern that is a no-sew pattern, and it's one of my favorite patterns that I've ever made. It's so fun. I need to make it again. I haven't made it in a really long time, but every time I have it at a market, it sells as like one of the first items. So again, I really need to make another one, especially with summer coming up. So ice cream is a great thing that people love. Plus I've made mini ice cream cones and people also tend to love those. And of course they're cheaper. So that's also a cute idea for summertime, of course. And it's just a food that people love. I mean, I'll eat ice cream year round, but especially in the summertime, people love ice cream. All right, you guys, so that is all for my list for today's video. Like I said, all of the patterns for all of the items that I showed on screen will be linked below for you in the order that all the pictures popped up on the screen so that you can find them super easily. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. It really helps out with the algorithm. And if you want to see more videos like this one in the future, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below so that you don't miss out on these types of videos in the future. I'm hoping that I can do one of these videos for like each season. So right now I'm doing summer, so hopefully in a few months I'll do fall, and then a few months after that I'll do winter, because I think these are really fun. And I do already do them like every year basically, but I feel like every year I think of new ideas or I have new patterns to recommend to you since I've made other patterns, which by the way, a lot of these patterns that I showed you, I've made myself. So that's another reason you should check them out, because I liked them and I feel like you would too. But anyways, I feel like every year I have new patterns to recommend to you because I've made more patterns and tried out more patterns myself. So if you want to make sure you don't miss out on these videos and those new pattern recommendations and just all my videos in general, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you want to get a notification every time I post a new video, you can turn on the post notification bell. And like I said, leave me a comment below letting me know if you have any other ideas for things that kind of remind you of summer projects, and also let me know if you plan on making any of these projects yourself. I would love to hear that from you guys. And finally, if you would like to see more from me, you can always check out more videos of mine, my blog, my Etsy shop, my Ribbler shop, all of my social medias, and my second channel. All of that is always included in the description box of every single video for you guys. So with all of that, thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I will see you guys here in the next one. Goodbye!